Hello, Trot! I just literally hit myself in the face. We're gonna release some shit that you've been storing for a long time so you can tap into your magic. And that's exactly what happened. Hello tribe, welcome back to our channel. I'm so happy to have you back. If you're new, my name is Luna. Welcome to our spiritual hippie channel. I'm so happy to have you on this journey. Today we are going to be talking about, do you hear my stomach? It's like, Today we're going to be talking about something that is super special to me. This is really loud, so we'll see how this goes. So welcome to Chakra Month, you guys. Happy April. It is Chakra Month here on the Luna YouTube channel. I'm so excited to dive into all things chakra and energy healing with you. So if you missed the first video where Haley and I talk about the 7 chakras and what they mean, I will link the video down below so you can check it out. At the end of our chakra video, Haley and I slightly talked about our new launch that we just finished. We are now offering an online interactive Reiki certification training, and I am so excited to be offering this, you guys. Reiki literally changed my life, and learning how to just sense and feel energy has done so much for me on my spiritual journey, and I cannot wait to share that healing and that energy work with you guys. I'll leave the link down there. We'll talk more about it later, but today's video I wanted to share with you guys all about my personal Reiki journey. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. I will be posting a video all about what Reiki is, down to the nitty-gritty details. So if you aren't too sure and you want to learn more, make sure to subscribe. That video is coming up soon. But today we're going to talk about the Reiki training process and my experience in the Reiki training process. I have my Reiki 1 certificate right here. I have to print out all of my other certs, but I'm super excited to share this with you guys. Let's just dive right into the magic. So I was Reiki certified and trained with Haley, who you guys know now. You guys have seen her on my channel. She's been a Reiki master for a while, and the way Reiki is taught, it is taught in 3 big groups. So there's Reiki 1, there's Reiki 2, and Reiki 3 is kind of separated into 2 parts. There's Reiki A and Reiki B. You can take them both at the same time if you wish, kind of like I did. But again, it just depends on your spiritual journey and your goals with the Reiki practice. So I started my journey a couple years ago. Reiki takes about 2 years to complete. You take Reiki 1 and then there's a 3-month practice period. Then you take Reiki 2 and there's a 6-month practice period. And then you take Reiki 3 and there's a 1-year practice period, and then you become a Reiki master. So super exciting. I am an official certified Reiki master, and let's just dive into the journey. There's a lot. So I took Reiki 1 November 19th, 2017. So it's been a minute since we took it. The first thing that we did, so I took my Reiki 1 course with Haley, like I said, and then our friend Sarah. So it was the 3 of us that kind of embarked on this yoga training journey together. We completed all 3 trainings together, which was amazing. And we started out with like a really cool energy reading exercise using flowers. We're gonna talk more about that in our Reiki online course, so I don't wanna give too much away. But we did that, and it was a cool way to learn how to sense energy from noticing things in the physical realm, if you will. So we did that, and then Reiki 1 is basically all about introducing you to the energy. There are different symbols that you unlock in each Reiki course that you take. So the first Reiki training, Reiki 1, you learn your very first healing symbol, and that just kind of helps amplify all of the energy that you are working with when you're doing your healing. And you learn how to give a treatment to somebody and how to do a treatment on yourself. And if you don't know what I mean by treatment, basically Reiki, and we're going to talk more about this, Reiki deals with balancing all of the energy in your chakras, and the whole energetic field around you, but it really works with balancing the energy of your chakras. So if one of your chakras is unbalanced in some way, it throws off your whole chakra game. You know what I'm saying? I'll put a picture up that I found that really helps kind of explain that. So Reiki helps push everything back into balance using your energy. And you have to use your energy to feel which ones are out of balance if your client doesn't tell you, or if you on yourself aren't quite sure. And then you use that energy to cleanse and manipulate how that flows. So yeah, Reiki 1 was super, super intense and powerful. At the end of each Reiki training, you have what's called an attunement, and that's where you and your master, your teacher, if you will, sit in a private room and they do some healing on you. They do sort of like, they open the channel for you, if you will. And it's super powerful. You're in a meditative state while they're doing these things, and they like blow breaths into your hands and like do symbols on you, and it's just a really cool experience, and it gets more intense with each Reiki training that you do. So Reiki 1 was the initial attunement where the doors open to the energetic world, and you just really start to feel things in a different way. You start to, and as an empath, you might have an idea of what I mean by you can feel somebody's energy, but when you become Reiki attuned, you can feel it. I'm saying like from far, far away, sometimes miles and miles away. You know, I have friends that live in Michigan, 1,000 miles away from Florida, and I can feel how they're feeling. So Reiki 1 is the first unlocking, the first doors opening, and it's pretty intense the way that you respond to your Reiki attunement. It's different for everybody, but it definitely takes some time to practice grounding and putting up a barrier when you do your Reiki stuff, because you know, you're leaving your chakras open and vulnerable, or your client is, so you need to make sure that you close those off, ground your energy, release the energy that doesn't serve you, so you can, you know, replace it with the good juju. But yeah, it was definitely a very intense experience. I just remember being able to so like clearly feel people's energy, and when they walked into the room, like I knew how they were feeling. I could feel it myself. So that was the start. Another thing that you learn when you take Reiki 1 is what your energy feels like. So when I say that I can feel all of this energy, you're probably like, this witch is crazy. And yes, but what I mean by that is, especially when you take a Reiki course with people that you are going to be taking the whole entire Reiki training with, like if you take our online course, all of us are going to be doing it all together. So when you start playing around and practicing with Reiki treatments on yourself and on other people, you learn what your energy feels like. So when I would do a treatment on Sarah, which is again one of the ladies that I practice Reiki with, she said that I had a very magnetic energy. She said that when I would do the treatments on her and I would, you know, move my hands all around and over her chakras, she said it felt like I was a big magnet, just sucking out all of the negative energy. Does that make sense? So she just felt ting, 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 almost like little tingles, if you will, when I would do Reiki on her. And then when we would switch and she would do Reiki on me, I felt very, very warm, and I felt very emotional. I remember Sarah giving me my Reiki 2 treatment, and I cried after because it was so healing and so intense, and I just felt so warm and secure. So that's another really cool thing that you learn when you take Reiki 1, is just knowing what your energy feels like to other people. When you do treatments on yourself, like yes, you can feel it, but I don't think it's as intense. Maybe later on in your Reiki process, but in the beginning, when you do it on other people, it's really cool to hear what your energy feels like. So definitely make sure you figure that out if you are taking Reiki. So then a few months went by and we did Reiki 2, and we unlocked a couple more symbols. We talked about distance healing, healing across space and time, healing things in the past, healing friends that are far away. We talked about doing Reiki shares. We did our big energy orb, our big ball that you grow. You sit in a big circle and you grow. It's kind of like a chi ball where you just feel the energy and it just grows and it moves, and it's super cool. So we did that, and you know, practice our treatments a little bit more. We had our second Reiki attunement, and we just really dived into so much during our Reiki 2. It was so much fun. And again, each attunement, at least for me, gets more and more intense. So that treatment was a little bit more intense than the first one was, and that's why it takes you 6 months after to practice, so you can also remember to ground and release all of that energy, so you're not just open and feeling it all the time. Because that can become very overwhelming and can also throw you off balance. So remember to always ground, you know, meditate, do your child's pose, whatever it is that you need to do. And then Reiki 3. Ooh, Reiki 3. Reiki 3 is the powerful, well, the most powerful that Reiki gets. So in Reiki 3, you unlock your final symbol. I took Reiki 3A and B together because both Sarah and I wanted to become Reiki masters and teach the practice. So we combined it all into one. So in Reiki 3, you unlock a symbol that it just blew my mind, because it's a symbol that you see all the time throughout your life. Maybe not like regularly, but you've definitely seen the symbol before, and you just don't realize until you take Reiki what the symbol means and how much power it holds. Oh my goodness, I can't even. And then at the end, we had our attunement. And this is the part of the story that I really wanted to talk about, because if you guys have been following me for a while on YouTube or on Instagram, you know that I've struggled a lot with my sacral chakra, with my female reproductive system. I have cysts on my ovaries. I've had all the issues. So when I had my Reiki 3 attunement, everything changed. At that time, I was experiencing a lot of pain, a lot of cramps, and very irregular menstrual situations. I'm trying not to make this too TMI. But when I had my Reiki 3 attunement, I had one of my ovarian cysts rupture, which is a big deal. It can be very, very, very unsafe for your cysts to rupture anywhere in your body. But I was very lucky. I was okay. I didn't, nothing bad happened. I was just in excruciating pain. And I felt like my body was working really hard to clear this block, clear everything out that no longer served it, literally. So, at the time, I didn't really put all of the pieces together, but now in hindsight, it all clicks to me. When I had my Reiki 3 attunement, everything needed to be cleared. Everything needed to be released, because I was becoming a master. I am now taking on the responsibility of guiding and teaching other people along their healing spiritual journeys, and I can't do that 100% authentically without, like healing and clearing myself first. So it was like the energy and my body and the universe and my guides and everything teamed up together, and we're like, look, Taylor's body, we're gonna release some shit that you've been storing for a long time so you can tap into your magic. And that's exactly what happened. I feel like I've had all of these beliefs that have stuck with me, that have been programmed, that, I have this condition and this is the way it is. And for females, your sex chakra is your sacral chakra, which is where all of that is held, as well as your emotions, your creativity center, your ability to birth new creations, new ideas, new life, whatever. And all of those things were such a mess for me. When my Reiki 3 attunement happened, the energy hit me hard, and it needed to clear my path. It needed to clear all of these beliefs that were no longer serving me. It needed to clean these blocks that were no longer serving me, and it needed me to step into my power. During this time, I was in a relationship. I have not talked about this on my YouTube channel yet, but I recently just ended my relationship with a partner I had been with for about 1.5 years. And around the time of my Reiki 3 attunement, things just started to not feel right in the relationship for me anymore. But I was having a really hard time letting go. We all do. We want to feel loved. We want to have someone to cuddle with at night. It took all of this time for this energy to set in, for me to realize that this was the last step in clearing me, was releasing this relationship, releasing this partner, becoming completely clear. My cyst situation is as healthy and as normal as it's been in years. So it was like the last straw for me, to really balance my sacral chakra and just release all of this that was no longer serving me. So I think that your Reiki attunements are super intense, and they're supposed to be, because it's a big deal. You know, you're being exposed to a lot of energy that you haven't really tapped into before. And when you really surrender to your plan, whether it be to the universe or to God or to your spirit guides or whatever you know, believe in, once you really surrender and allow them to take your path where it needs to go, all of the energy, like all of the healing can happen then, and only then. You have to surrender, and that's going to be painful. You're going to go through a lot of things, and it's not comfortable. Your spiritual journey is never going to be comfortable, and if it is, you're not doing enough of the work deep down, I truly believe. So all in all, Reiki has done so much for me. It did that. It opened my eyes to a problem that I've had for so long, and now that I am breaking past all of that just happened, you know, my breakup and being in and out of doctor's appointments and stuff like that for my cysts and all of these other things, I now have the tools that I need to heal myself. And one big part of Reiki that you guys will learn when you take the course is that you can heal the physical body. You can go to the doctor and you can get some medicine and you can heal your physical body in the meantime. But to truly heal to the point where you're going to be healed, you're going to be better, you're not going to revisit this over and over and over again, is healing your spiritual energetic body. That has to come first. So that's where Reiki comes in. Reiki deals with healing all of those things that we deal with in life, whether it be physical, whether it be emotional, whether it be passed down from your ancestors. You know, both of my parents have thyroid issues, which is all throat chakra work. And here I am feeling so called to cleanse out all of the stuff that we have held in our line for so long. Let that go for our children, for our grandchildren, for my nieces and nephews, so they can have a clear path. And that is what Reiki does. So now I am a Reiki master. I am able to teach the magic of Reiki, and it's not literally like witch magic. I just call it magic because it's really life-changing. It really truly is. And I do, you know, healing. I do healing sessions on friends and family, on my dogs. I just started taking clients for healing sessions. So if you need a healing session, whether you're local or distant, I will leave some information down there. We can get that going. And as soon as you're ready to tap into your own personal Reiki journey and do some soul healing for yourself, for your family, for your ancestors, for your children, your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephews, everyone that came before and after you, click the link down below and enroll in our Reiki 1 course. I am so proud of it. I am so excited to guide you guys along your healing journey. There are so many ways that you can get involved. You can start with just Reiki 1. You can do all the Reiki courses. You can buy them all up front. You can split them into payment plans. There are so many ways for you guys to get involved, and I am so excited to share this with you. So that is a little bit about my Reiki journey, my Reiki story. I am so excited to tap more into all of this energy work and chakra work with you guys this month. So if you have anything particular that you want to see or any questions that you want answered, leave them in the comments down below. I definitely will get around to answering them or filming the videos that you guys want to see. And make sure you check out our Reiki course. I'm so proud of it. It's a full interactive course with video instruction from me and Haley. There's over 80 pages of printable worksheets and guidebooks and cheat sheets that you can keep forever. We have a private Facebook community, and we're going to be doing live one-on-one video call attunements with each graduating student. So we will have an opportunity to really connect, to talk, to answer any of your questions, and bring this magical healing energy into your life. And I'm so excited. So I'll leave the link down there. We'll see you in the course. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, if you liked hearing about my Reiki story, and subscribe to our channel. We have so much more coming this month. I am so excited. But that is everything, you guys. I love you to the moon and back, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.